What's up, guys? It's week 4. It's week 4. Yeah. Welcome back to 52 Weeks, 52 Videos with your host, B-Posey. Today we're on the couch. I've got everything set up. I have my little lava lamp over here, which is not entirely perfect, but that's okay. And then I realized since my mic is connected, I can unconnect it and move it wherever I want. So I have it over here. Anyways, I've also got my journal. We're going to be going over the events of the week. This was actually relatively wild week. Started off Sunday. I went on another walk and something weird happened with my back. It's been going on for a couple of years, quite a long time actually, but it's only when I start to get really consistent with exercising, and then my lower back and core are things that I've noticed that I don't work out a lot. So I need to do more of that, strengthen them up a little bit, and then should solve a lot of the problem. But it really just makes my back stop and like kind of grab, and I can't like walk super well. So it's not awesome. Posture wise, it's fine. Like, I can sit up straight, I can like slouch, and those don't really affect it. What does affect it is just putting strain on it, so inconsistently. Anyway, that's what happened Sunday. So I was a little bit disabled for the rest of the day, and Monday comes along and classes go around. I get my seat back, things are normal, and I am loving the window seat. It's just beautiful. I was a little bit nervous because I was coming in late. If you guys went to last video and you watched that one, you'll know that I had a little bit of a feud with a classmate of mine, and it was over a window seat, and I just wanted the window seat because I like feeling the breeze, you know. It's wonderful. Even if it's cold, it's still nice. So yeah, I screwed up my back, took a rest day on Sunday, and then Monday I was taking a look at some of the Logic's new merch and I actually really like it. Like the kind of thick shirts and stuff. I think it's pretty cool. You guys tell me. And I was also looking at keyboards just for fun. Specifically, I was taking a look at Keychron, but I didn't really see any huge benefits personally to Keychron. I know it'll last a long time, but I didn't find anything that I was like, oh, I'm okay with spending over $100 on this. So just for fun, just looking around, doing some internet shopping, and I didn't even spend any money. So Monday goes by, I'm on call, hanging out. Actually, I wasn't on call because it was the weekend. Totally forgot about that. Tuesday comes around, classes start again, and I go to my first class in the morning, Global Field Experience 2, and that's the trip that I'm going to Japan with, or the class that I'm going to Japan with. And we're learning about Lachute seed and just some other things about our conversation partners with some of the Japanese students that we will see there and who are here for this semester, which is really cool. Talked about conversation partners, and our first meeting will be this Thursday, I believe, which is going to be fun. So yeah, Tuesday came and went, pretty normal day, not a whole ton went on. And then Wednesday is where things got pretty crazy. So rewind just a little bit. On Tuesday, my teacher talked to me after class and asked me about my passport progress. And I was like, yeah, I have a meeting in February, middle of February, because the whole thing with like all the passport offices is they didn't have any availability until like way later. So I couldn't get an appointment or anything like that up until middle of February. So I was like, this sucks. And I told her that, and I was like, hey, I'm sorry. And so it'll probably come around March. She's like, ooh. And I had that feeling where I was like, oh, I wasn't responsible, and I could have done this earlier, but this is when it's getting here, and I just have to pay the price. So she told me there's a place in Granite. So she sent me the link. I checked it out, and I withdrew some cash and decided to go on Wednesday after my classes. So Wednesday morning, afternoon comes along. I have my one-on-one with my boss at 2:30. We had our meeting, and then at 3:30 I'm ready to go, and I'm heading out. Granite's about 50 minutes away with traffic. Actually, I don't even think with traffic. I didn't have a whole ton of traffic going there. So I leave at 3:30. I went and stopped to grab my tabs because I was like, oh, this is the perfect time. I just grab my tabs, and it closes at 7. So I have like 4 hours to get there. So I stop, grab my tabs, and then I kind of do a loop-de-loop, go around, and then get back on the highway to head up to Granite. And it's about 4:30, 4:45 as I'm on my way there. I now have about 2 hours before this place closes. I pull up. It's actually super nice in there. It's kind of Western themed. The passport office was kind of Western themed. And so I walk up and I'm like, hey, I've got all my stuff. I don't have a picture, so I'll have to like buy a picture from you guys. But I have my forms, I have cash, and I'm ready whenever you are. And they're like, oh, unfortunately, you need a money order. And I was like, what the heck? I've never heard of a money order before. And on their website, I didn't even see that it said money order. Anyway, she was super friendly about it, giving me a place where I could go get it. And I'm like, okay, it's around 5. I have like 20 minutes. It's like a 20-minute drive away to go to Walmart, get the money order, and come back. So I grab my stuff from her, I shove it in my backpack, and then I drive all the way to Walmart. I pull in, go inside. Actually, I needed to figure out which Walmart was closest and which one could give me a money order. So I called the 20-minute away one, and they're like, yeah, we can do a money order for you. And I was like, oh, great. So I go over. The passport lady gives me this little sheet that says how much I need for the money order. I go over. I park, go inside. I've got all my cash ready. And she's like, can I have your ID? And I pull out my wallet, and my ID isn't in my wallet. I was like, oh, shoot. Where did I put it? Like, I don't know where I put it. So I run back to my car, I was like, oh, wait, I can't run in a store. That looks really suspicious. So I'm like running through Walmart, and then I stop and I slow down. And I'm pretty sure some people were looking at me weird, but it didn't really matter. So I get to my car. I'm looking around, trying to figure out where the heck my driver's license is, my ID. And I open my backpack, and there's everything. I was like, oh, okay. So I grab my ID, I go back inside, and the girl who's helping me, she's like, yeah, were you the person who I was talking to on the phone? I was like, oh, yeah, I think so. So we figured stuff out. She was complaining about the POS system, which was funny and whatever. So I get my money order, and I go back, and it's about 6:10, something like that. Because the place closes at 7. So it's about 6:10, and I get back, walk inside. I parked a little bit farther away this time for some reason. So I get inside about 6:15, and I go inside, and there's a bunch of people who are waiting outside. So there's 2 rooms. There's an outside room, and there's an inside room, and there's windows where you can talk to like kind of the cashier. And I go into the inside room, and I take a seat. There's a couple families in the outside room, and I was like, I don't know, I'm just going to go sit in here because it's not necessarily my job to worry about lava lamp. It's not my job to worry about the families. So I go inside and I'm like, hey, I don't want to like cut the line or anything, but I don't know if you guys are helping them already. I have everything that's ready. And so they check in, and then they end up helping somebody else out because they got there before me. And then 20 minutes go by. It's now 6:30. I'm getting a little bit nervous because I don't know if they're going to kick me out. But I have all my stuff, and then I get a text from my mom. She's like, where are you? And I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot that I had dinner scheduled. I did not think it was going to like be past 6:30, like this whole thing. So I'm like, hey, I'm still at the passport office. I've been driving around for like 4 hours, and I'm just like, or it will be 4 hours, and I'm exhausted. I'm so sorry that I scheduled dinner. I didn't know that I needed money payment, whatever. Oh, I felt so bad. So I get my money order. We take a picture of the passport. They give me an extra picture thing just in case they get something wrong with my passport. And then I paid for expedited, so it'll be coming next, like in the middle of February instead of the middle of March now, which is fantastic. And I head back home, grab dinner. My mom made this banging chicken like lemon chicken pasta, so good. Oh my gosh. So I take home 2 like big foil containers of leftovers, and throughout the week I like just absolutely pounded them. So good. So I ended up getting back the keyboard, not a Keychron or anything, but a keyboard that I had gotten that Luke had gotten me for Christmas, my little brother. A keyboard arrived that my little brother got me for Christmas. It's like, oh, this is sick. So I opened that up and I pressed a couple keys, and oh my gosh, that thing is so creamy and thocky, like just amazing. So I go over to my friend Fern's room, and he was like, hey, I have something to show you. I was like, great, I have something to show you too. So I show him the keyboard. He's like, oh my gosh, it's so nice. I'll show you guys in another. I might post another video in the middle of the week that's just like that, or I might do a little homework stream or whatever. Anyway, that happens, and then he shows me a little late Christmas present he got for me, which was so cool. I'm actually gonna go grab it right now because I just watched it. Yeah, hold on. He got me a West Coast Choppers shirt from Fast and the Furious. Banging movies, by the way. Love them. Paul Walker's so cool too, and his skyline just, oh my gosh. So I was so excited. That was probably my favorite present. Just super thoughtful. My most useful present is probably my candle warmer, which is why it smells so great in here. Take a big sniff of the screen. Just, it smells amazing. The microphone doesn't, but it also doesn't smell bad. It's just microphone. Anyway, Wednesday goes over, and Thursday comes along. Wake up in the morning, get my classes done, and then I've got my RA class, and I've got leadership preview night, LPN, and then improv, which I'm really excited for. Unfortunately, I had scheduled dinner, so I couldn't make it to improv practice, which is basically just going over the games and making sure that we know who's doing what and assigning roles and stuff. And go to leadership preview night, and there were a couple places that I wanted to go. One was the Mosaic, which is our multicultural club kind of club. I really wish I had a better word for it. I feel like that doesn't like give it enough honor, you know. Anyway, the Mosaic, which I was interested in, but not like too interested in that I wouldn't want to be like the director or like apply for a director position. And then the other one, I kind of just hung out, talked with people, figured out what they wanted to do, and then I headed down to improv, got everything ready for me, looked at the set list and figured stuff out with that. Improv went super well. It was really funny. I love doing improv. It's great. I have considered before, like maybe doing an actual, like trying out for an actual improv like position somewhere, but I'm on the fence there. Okay. Like, I don't know, like when I graduate Northwest, going on to like some Seattle improv club or something, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty selective, and they're really funny. Like I've seen some clean groups. They're really funny. I think dirty groups, if we go on a little side tangent, I think dirty jokes with comedy is kind of like low-hanging fruit, because dirty jokes are funny. Like as kids, we laugh at like poop and farts all the time. Like you might even be laughing right now because your sense of humor is broken. It's not broken. It's just young and fresh. I don't know. But it's just a funny topic. And you can talk about that. But if you can make your life so much funnier, like there are other comics out there who I just think are super talented, and they don't have to make like sexual jokes or cuss in their set list and stuff. And I really respect that. So I think it's cool. Anyway, we end up doing a fam dinner that night, and we go out to Applebee's, and grab, I got this 2 for $25 thing, a little side salad, and the guy brought it to our table with no utensils. which was kind of hilarious. So I'm picking up my croutons, and then our waiter comes over again, and shout out Alexis, fantastic waitress for actually been our consistent waitress for 3 years for improv. Really cool. Anyway, she brings us utensils, which is great, and then I got this cheeseburger that's like cut in half and placed face down in cheese. So it's awful for you, but it tasted pretty good. I probably wouldn't get it again just because it has so much cheese that like it was a little overwhelming, but I used the fries that I also had with that to put the cheese on. So yeah. Friday comes around, I wake up, my throat's been sore for the last couple of days, but Friday was when I really noticed it. Go to classes. I get caught up with season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen, which, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. If you guys haven't seen it, watch season 1 and then the movie, Jujutsu Kaisen 0, and then season 2. It's like incredible. I can't tell you. I think it's the sound design that has me like really impressed, but it feels so like thorough, you know? Anyway, Maki, if you watch, Maki's broken, so cool. Toto's back. I think that's his name. Oh gosh, I forget. You guys know who I'm talking about, probably. Maybe Toji's back. Anyway, Saturday comes around. I wake up feeling kind of sick again. Didn't get the best sleep. Honestly, not feeling me that day. I go to D&D, which I'm super excited to get back with the group. Feeling kind of quiet. And then as the session goes, I get a little bit more energy. But I rolled absolute balls. Like, not good at all. It was really sad. I rolled a couple nat ones, and the majority of my rolls were under 10, which is weird because that dice is, like, the dice that I have never given me any grievance past that. So it was still a little bit disappointing, though, that I rolled so awfully. So, yes. Anyway, I had a friend who's marrying my other friend. So crazy. I have 5 people who I know. 5. Here and from not here who are getting married soon. And it's just wild. Like, blows my mind that I really am. Like, I'm 20 years old and all of my friends are getting married. Or at least engaged. It's just crazy stuff. So, go to bed on Saturday, get much better sleep. Woke up this morning, still have a sore throat, just pounding water. Getting like lots of good citruses and stuff in my body, making sure I'm getting some vitamin D. And then head over to my dad's place. He made some chili fire, and then went shooting. Here is what I got with my my shooting spread. If you guys are curious about the weapon that I was using, it was a 30-06. Quite a kick, but it was really fun. I had a great time. And there was this guy right next to me who had this crazy setup, and he had something on the end of his barrel which like went down and then straight across, which apparently helps with the speed of the bullet. So it was really interesting. He was trying a bunch of different like recipes, he was calling them, with his like gunpowder and primer and brass and stuff. It was really interesting, just to figure out what he liked the most and what worked with his gun the best. So cool stuff. And then I went to go get pizza at Costco for the game, the Seahawks game, which so far we're doing really well. I had to step out and do this because I realized it's almost 5 o'clock. And low-key, I didn't do a great job planning this. But crazy week. I'm excited for the next week. It's been really fun. I will be getting my library card, and I'm actually really looking forward to reading some comics because I saw that you can read Absolute Batman through the KCLS like library system. So I'm excited for that. Anyways, it was good to have you guys back. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys next week. keep in touch for, or follow my Twitch channel. I'll be streaming a little bit. I'll post a schedule on there, and then I'll be posting another video on the keyboard. Just a little, like, ASMR little thing. It'll be funny. It'll probably be a short or something like that. Anyway, appreciate you guys. I'll see you later.